Hey YouTube, how you doing today? Shout out to my man Brooklyn holding it down up in New York City, and shout out to all the people that's been holding me down since day one, as you know. But I want to talk about three things today. What is up with the world? Like I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Urban Skills speaking perfectly from the rapper side versus David DeAndre. I mean, they both kind of think similarly. Speaking in third person. But anyway, like I just recently just looked at a video about a girl. Her mom was taken to a tanning salon and she's 5 years old, and the mom looked like a burnt ass piece of candy, Oompa Loompa Doopa, whatever they call, Willy Wonka. I mean, skin is nasty, all wrinkled and leather. I'm just, that's disgusting. Let me tell you about that. And the little girl's like, I'm gonna tell my mommy. And it's just like, man, what is up with the people's judgments? Is very irresponsible. And then secondly, I heard YOLO, you only live once. I mean, niggas is always getting killed and doing stupid shit because of that one word. I mean, what is up with motherfucking words? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me for getting loud and being a little bit of aggression, but this is like it's just bullshit. I'm tired of BS and I'm just tired of the stupid shit. Leave your comments below and let me know how you feel about it. And another thing I want to talk about is today's music. I mean, I know this subject gets touched on so many times, but today's music is so disgusting. I feel like I have to wear a condom to listen to it. It's all this lick me and suck me and touch me. It's just nasty. I mean, for real, I can catch an STD in my ear just listening to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just holler at your boy one time. So we're gonna get part two of the interviews, and I'm gonna get more relevant. So right now, I'm about to go get ready. Gotta get fresh a little bit for you, boy. Put the earrings in. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take the hat down. I gotta get my fresh on deck. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just feeling good today, but I'll see you in like 20 minutes. So, how? YouTube, I'm back. I had to get fresh, like I said. Your boy hair looking a little messy, but it's all good, right? Anyways, I had to state my comments and shit and whatnot, and I just wanted to let y'all know that this news is just getting worse and worse each day, and it's just like, what is the world gonna come to? You know what I'm saying? I mean, 2012 is going out with a bang, and it's not even over yet. You know what I'm saying? This is just ridiculous. People are talking just crazy, killing their babies. You got mothers like taking food stamps just to get money off these deadbeat ass niggas and sending them to jail over and over. You got mothers that's racist for no reason, and they know that they the down ones. They the same ones that they know their kids is gonna be with another race because they know that they mix. I mean, like, how can somebody be racist if you have some kind of mixture in your family? Because if you really think about it, we're all mixed. I have white in me. I have Spanish in me. I probably have some Asian in me. I mean, everybody has mixtures. Like, not everybody is 100% white or 100% black. There's no such thing as that. So that shit needs to get out the way. And people that's taking, money and sending the deadbeat dads to jail. I mean, yeah, I know he's deadbeat, but you keep sending him to jail only because you want the check. I mean, you need to get your ass up and work. I just get tired of black women, especially. I'm not saying white women, Caucasian women, of course, that's what they call us, the white women, or Asian women, or Pacific Islander women, or Latino women do that, but it's just mostly black women that do that. And I've been noticing that lately. I have, especially in the projects. I know it's broke down there, but just sending niggas down there for no reason. If you know you have no motherfucking money, do not send his ass to jail. Don't have sex with a nigga. I mean, that's common sense. But I guess everybody doesn't have common sense because it's not common. Duh. So it's just like, I'm keeping it real with you, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep it relaxed, because like I told y'all previously in several of my videos, I used to live in New York City. And, well, my grandmother hooked me up. But yeah, I used to live in New York, and I came back down to Tennessee, Knoxville, of course, and this shit is just fucked up in the South. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm not saying shit's not fucked up up north, but when it comes to the South, everything is messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I just can't explain it. And I just previously just stated to some of my friends that if the economy goes the way it's gonna go, then I'm not gonna be surprised if we have more break-ins, more robberies, more arson, more drug dealing. I'm not gonna be surprised because people are hungry. People need money. People still gotta have roof over their head. People need clothing. People need lights. People need food. Everybody needs something. I need something. You know what I'm saying? I need a cup of water right now, but shit, that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? People just constantly are gonna do shit forever until the end of time. That's not gonna change anything. That's not gonna be anything different. So it is like it doesn't matter how good the economy is or how good your future husband or future wife is. They're always gonna cheat somewhere down the line, if not, or look at some other women or like just gonna be some kind of drug dealing or stealing or whatsoever. Just so many people are just speaking just out of turn without using their brain. And they would use this term YOLO, of course, on some stupid shit. Only YOLO when you do stupid shit and all this swag and all this bullshit. Don't get me wrong, I love the word swag, but it's played out a little bit. I don't use it as much as I used to if you see my other videos. And I mean, I first heard that word back in 2006, 2007. That's when it was starting to get big, way before Soulja Boy. And it's just like, why? I mean, I don't even know. I don't know.
I shine the Father's light to liberate poor blacks. Some people lying to them.
Okay, you just got done seeing me drilling, whatever. I just had to let my opinions go out and just what I think of today and all this bullshit, yada yada yada, Man, I want some bullshit. I swear, this world, man, real. Women though, let me tell you, he tripping. Not with me though. I mean, I know some niggas like that. Some acquaintances, if you want to call them, let it be known that everybody's doing a lot of on the side type shit. People getting helped, or illegal shit. It's legal money, so be it. Let me tell you about this story one time. Met this girl named Erica, back in 2009 or 10. It was like 2009, late 2009. I was just turning 17. No, I was already 17. Yeah, I was already 17, senior high school. I remember she was telling me that if a nigga doesn't have money, I don't want to have nothing to do with this nigga because even though the sex might be good, he can't get the pussy. I was just looking like, but she was just like, the funny part was, check this out. She was like, I'm not a gold digger, I just want a nigga with money. I was like, you ain't a gold digger? And she's just like, I don't care if he has a car or not, he just gotta have. I was just like, this doesn't make sense. He doesn't have to have a car, and he doesn't have to have this and that, but he gotta have money. And the only thing you care about is making sure he's a gentleman. But most likely, he's probably gonna be a thug because if he's making minimum wage, you're not gonna get with the nigga, And no, still, she does say nigga a lot, I was like, why you gotta use the word nigga so much? I'm not saying I don't use the word nigga, but why can't I be known as a black man, a brother? Nigga, I mean, sometimes the word gets a little, I guess, derogatory. We just use it too much. Played out. It's too relevant right now because you even got white people even saying, "What's up, my nigga?" And you just look at them like, exactly. That's the same look. It's not like you offended. It's just like, did he just say the motherfucking word? Exactly. Excuse me for being out of context for saying the word motherfucker, but that's just how it is. My nose is a little stuffed up too, by the way. Sorry about that, YouTube. But I just had to, state it. Let me get on the facts. Let me get a point because we just doing it. We just going like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's on the money. So let your boy know. Holla at me. And sometimes I do feel like I can escape. When I go to the park, when I read, I do a lot of reading. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. I love reading. I love reading with a passion. I love poetry. I love music. I love art. Most stuff women take for granted. Never like, I'm not saying that, some guys out there ain't gonna find one, or some people with jobs that doesn't correlate to that making money, but it is rare to find a job that, you like with your passion or a woman like that. Luckily, I actually found a woman that's cool with me like that. Shout outs to Ashley, I'm not gonna say her last name. And just shout outs to really anybody that's holding it down. Your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousin, your family. Your enemies even, because I even got some enemies I'm even cool with. I'm not saying we cool like, oh, that's my dog, and no, it ain't like that, but this is at a respectful level, excuse me. Like I always said this since I was like maybe 13, 14. You may not like me, but you have to respect me. Let's have some kind of mutual respect for each other. You can't stand me, okay, I can dig it. You don't like me? Okay, cool. You can say fuck me as long as you want to disrespect me. That's all I ask for. And so I just give that same person respect, and that's what makes my enemies. You know, we cool. You know, I'm not saying I'll fuck with them, but we cool. You know, we mutual respect, and I think that's what it should be for schools, businesses, grown ass adults. That's 25, 34, 35. You know, up. You know, even people my age, 18, 19, 20. I mean, anybody that's a teenager, especially, really, because that's where it's lacking at. I know it's between 14 and up, 13, a little bit of 13, you know. And then, you know, of course, pregnancy is going back the way it was, and nobody's using condoms, and, well, I'm not gonna lie, but I have a girlfriend, so, you know. But I think at the same time, this has always been my rule. Like, even though you have urges at 12, 13, 14, 15, I think if we're not at least a junior or senior in high school, I think you shouldn't be having sex, because like by that time you can get a decent job. But when you're 13, 14, you 15, you really can't even get a job just sitting at the grocery store. When you're like 16, 17, that's when you get a real kind of good job. And then when you're 18, of course, I noticed that. So almost to shave it towards later high school or not till you graduate. And just respect. Just really anybody, because I notice a lot too. A lot of people disrespect people for no reason, and it's just crazy to me because, like, you know, in Tennessee, I was talking to several people, you know, from my little vicinity, that my little group. I don't have a clique or nothing, but my little group. And, you know, shout out to Brooklyn, my dog. He knows a old boy named Jeremy Wilkinson. You know, the definition that he sent me at the mall. You know, Brooklyn. He sees him all the time. He's from LA. And he's like, some of the shit they say in LA wouldn't go down. And I was like, you know what, fam, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Half these dudes in Tennessee and women, if they pull half the shit and talk the shit they would in New York City, they would have been dead or wish they were dead. And that's a fact. I mean, niggas in New York, even white people, they don't play up there. They will knock you the fuck out in New York. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not making New York like it's a hard ass place, but I mean, people in the South just got it so easy, and then they think they can just run and do everything they want to do. Because I've seen people and met people from Mississippi, you know, ATL, Georgia, Alabama, of course, Tennessee, and even some from Kentucky. And it's just like this, they take everything with such a light hand, and everything's just so, it's just so cool about it. Everything's so good, and everything's not good. Get the fuck out of here with that. Stop smoking weed, nigga. I mean, damn. Weed's not gonna guarantee you no Roth IRA like I just said, or 401k plan, a pension plan. You know, I mean, sometimes I just want to know. Can you tell me? Maybe I'm just not getting it. Why am I so smart at my age? Maybe I'm not really 19. Maybe I'm lying to myself. I'm probably 27. You know what I'm saying? I mean, damn, for real. Sometimes, man, it makes you just want to take a shot of liquor, and I don't even drink. You know, it's ridiculous. I'm not saying none of this stuff gets to me, but when you're around some bullshit for so long, it kind of just be like, I want to do something about it, but I can't. And it takes back to some of these videos I've seen. If a celebrity says something or do something, people are all over that person because I guess he's famous. They would do it. He could tell them to turn around in the circle and they would do it. He could tell them to spit on the concrete 4 times a day, they would do it. You know, I guarantee if Drake or whoever says something, they would do it. You know, he said YOLO. He's saying YOLO now. That's why I was like, when I get famous, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna be doing it. We gotta get that proactivity going down. We gotta get more people into businesses and getting trades instead of going to college for, you know, just a certain reason, to the point that you're kind of like, I want to go to college, but I don't want to go to college. I think the best thing to do is, like, you know, like my man Brooklyn said, you know, be an intern or learn a trade. Because if you learn a trade, sky's the limit. There's nothing to stop you on that. You're never going to be broke. You're never going to be at a job that's always in demand. As soon as you graduate, you're good. I mean, I'm not saying college is bad, but at the same time, you should always think about your other options, because college is like this. It's always like, think of it like this. It's like, you know how you gamble at a casino, right? And let's say you put $100. You put that $100 on the table, and there's a possibility, 50-50 chance that you may win that $100 or more back, or you may lose everything. That's basically what college is, because you think that this major may be in demand, but in reality, it's not as in demand as you thought it was. So you kind of wasted your 2 or 4 years in college, and you're struggling working at a minimum wage job that you could have got a long time ago, like other people that didn't go to college. It really is like gambling. You're pretty much gambling because there's money involved, and a lot of your time is consumed, and you're stressing, and you're getting sad, upset, angry. But at the same time, college has a lot of pros too, not just cons. You meet new people, you get a great experience, you get to see and talk to many, many different professors from all over the states, and some even from other countries. Like I had people that I met from Africa, real, real cool people, and they was telling me Africa is not just a poor state. It's just like the U.S. There's poor parts of Africa and there's rich parts of Africa. Not all of it is poor. They just show it on TV. I met people from Germany. I think I met somebody from Europe or Serbia. It was one of those places, if not. And he was just telling me like the ghettos in America is nothing like Serbia or Europe down there. And I'm just like, wow. Even LA, he's like, yeah, LA is like a park. So, and if you really think about it, it's true because ghettos in other countries is it's nothing like ghettos in America. Like Russia, their ghettos is mm-mm. Serbia, mm-mm. Afghanistan, hell no. I mean, just think about it. I mean, I know things may seem a little fucked up, but we almost got better than most people do. In a way, if you really think about it, I know it's not like that, but it kind of is, just a little bit, just a teensy bit, you know. And I just want people just to realize when they watch my videos is to always think about what they do and what they say and how can they make things better for the next day, if not for the other person. And always just appreciate life because you only live once. And don't be reckless about it. Just always be educated. You know, if you do something, make sure you do it for a legitimate reason. If you say the word swag, do something that can accommodate that word, such as you helping a neighborhood out. You know, you cleaning it up, you painting walls, or you planting a tree. You're stopping kids from smoking weed and doing drugs at such a young age and promoting safe sex, and then you be like swag. I mean, do something like that. Make sure you accommodate and build something with it, as long as you have a solid background, and make sure that the foundation doesn't crack. Because if the foundation cracks, it's going to lead to more and more failure, and you just have to keep patching it up over and over. And you can only do that so many times before you just like fuck it, and then we're back to the same cycle that just goes around over and over and over, and it's never going to end either. And it's always going to be like that to us as a people, not just Black Americans, but Caucasian Americans and other race, other races can attribute to what we need as a country. And one thing that really gets on my nerves, I've been meaning to say this. What is up with? I'd be seeing sometimes on TV. I don't know how, like, my mom watch sometimes was like, she loves the Kardashians, and I really hate that show. I really do. I don't hate Kim Kardashian or her family. I don't know. It's not like that. I just hate the show. I think the show is reckless, it's pointless, and it's very idiotic. And it's just like they're just spending money, and it's just like, oh, it's the day in the life of the Kardashians. It's just like nobody gives a motherfucking just. I don't give a fuck if you spend $2,000 on a purse. I mean, you spending $2,000 on a purse, and I'm looking for some change in my pocket, and I found 75 cents. You know what I'm saying? Or if I just got paid, I just got maybe $20 in my pocket. I mean, for real, nobody cares. I don't care if you just went to the studio and recorded a $2,000, recording contract, session or whatever, or you went to the store and you end up spending $700-800 on worthless sheets and blankets, and sheets and blankets is like what $30 at the most for a set at Walmart. That's ridiculous. I mean, just because you have money don't mean you got to be reckless about it. You got to be responsible about it. I'm not saying this because I'm broke. It's just like I just think that if you buy something like that, make sure that you know how to balance it out. Because I don't even think they really know how to balance it. Because it's other people like their consultants and business people taking care of their personal backgrounds and checks and all that good stuff, yada yada yada, etc. I mean, learn some of these celebrities. Like I give you an example, like Paris Hilton. Excuse me. There was one episode, and I think it was Hogan's daughter. They didn't really know how to balance a checkbook, and I was like, balancing a checkbook is the most important necessity that you can learn in life besides swimming. Like everybody should learn how to balance a checkbook, no matter what age you are. I mean, if you're at the age of I'm gonna spend a lot of money, then you should know how to spend a lot of time spending working balancing a checkbook. Excuse me. that's it for me. I'm gonna go on forever. I'm not even gonna speak because you know me. I'll let your boy. Leave your comments below. You can go to my website or it's a blog spot, www.urbanskills.blogspot.com. David DeAndre Smile on Facebook, youtube.com/swagskills1992 or my other page, which is the Hard Hitter. Don't log on or subscribe to that page because I do not get on that page anymore. It is locked. I cannot get inside of it. If you want to contact me personally, my email address is urbanskills.gmx.com or davesmire.yahoo.com. Thank you for your time. You have a blessed day.
Real, man. Them niggas ain't hear from a nigga like when I go to jail, they don't even make the paper and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good fucking thing. Welcome in the water,